Hello and welcome back. The following problem states what mass of mercury contains the same number of atoms as 90.15 grams of helium. Well, this question is a little convoluting in the sense that it's asking us of mass of mercury, but it contains the same number of atoms as this mass of helium. So in order to actually approach this problem, we need to find out how many atoms are in this mass of helium. And in order to do that, we have to go from grams to moles by using the atomic weight of helium, which has units of grams per mole. And then in order to go from moles to atoms, we need to use Avogadros number. So now that we have our little think map, we can go ahead and start to approach the first part of this problem. So we have 90.15 grams of helium. We need to multiply by the atomic weight, and we have to do the reciprocal, which is 1 mole of helium per 4.003 grams of helium. Grams and grams cancels out, and then we multiply by Avogadros number. We want 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd on top of helium atoms per 1 mole of helium. Mole and mole cancels out, and this is equal to 1.356 times 10 to the 25th helium atoms. So now that we have helium atoms, we can then say this is how many mercury atoms I want, and now I want to go from mercury atoms to mass of mercury. And so now in this format, we're just doing everything in reverse. We're going from atoms to moles using Avogadros number, moles to mass by using the mass of mercury in this case. So we have 1.356 times 10 to the 25th mercury atoms multiplied by Avogadros number. So 1 mole of mercury per 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd mercury atoms multiplied by the atomic mass of mercury, and we want grams on top, so 200.59 grams of mercury per 1 mole of mercury. So moles and moles cancels out, and we're left with 4,517 grams of mercury. So as a recap, the problem was asking what mass of mercury contains the same number of atoms as 90.15 grams of helium. In order to determine the mass of mercury for the same number of atoms, we had to first find out how many atoms were in that mass of helium. And we went from grams to moles by using the atomic mass of helium, and then moles to atoms by using Avogadros number. Once we got the number of atoms of helium, we then said this is how many mercury atoms I ideally want. And now we have to go in reverse to go from how many mercury atoms to mass of mercury. So we go from atoms to moles by using Avogadros number, moles to mass by using the atomic mass of mercury. Thank you.